From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Sports on Demand for Sunday, July 15th. I'm Mike Ludlum. 6 of the 7 teams in the state junior 13 and 14-year-old softball tournament advanced to quarterfinal play on Monday. Kingsford is the Upper Peninsula representative, and the Mini Flivvers met Tri-City Sunday morning in Gladstone. Pick this up in the bottom of the first for Kingsford. Abby Tarian, the slow bouncer to third. She'll be safe at first. Allie Lavarnway would score, and it's 1-0 Maize and Blue. Delaney Cram, not exactly a line drive, but it will fall safely. Gets past the right fielder. That starts the merry-go-round. Here comes Tarian. She dashes home. Sydney Tomczak does the same from first base. Cram ends up on third with a triple, at least in my book. 3-0 Kingsford. Runners on second and third for Macy Holmes. That's a base knock. The center field. Cram has scored. Here comes Bree Raymond, but umpire San Tecchio says out at the plate. Holmes advanced to third. She would score moments later on a top spin base hit by Zoe Geronini. 5-0 Kingsford after one complete inning. Top of the second, Sydney Lay swings and misses at a Sydney Tomczak offering. Maize and Blue did not slow down at all. Bottom of the second, Miss Tarian rolls one through the infield. Allie Lavarnway runs home again. 3 more in the second, and Kingsford coasted to the 12-2 victory to move to 4-1 in the round-robin portion of the tournament. On the scoreboard, they also went to 5-1 after a 7-3 victory over Georgetown. So Kingsford is the second seed going into Monday's action and will have a bye. The defending state champions from St. Clair, top seed, also have a bye. 4 other teams will battle it out while Kingsford and Georgetown wait for the 2 winners. District 10 Little League Major Baseball Championship, Escanaba and Iron Mountain North. First inning, Escanaba, Ben Johnson gets a hold of this one. Eli Gardner scores on the triple, in high style by the way. And Escanaba would build a 5-1 lead. Iron Mountain North, bases loaded. Fulton Stroud looks like he has a base hit, but Nolan Bink says you will settle for a sacrifice fly and like it. Stroud would later have an RBI single. Iron Mountain with the bases loaded again. Escanaba's defense, 5-2-3 DP, and that ends the inning. Now Escanaba has the bases loaded in the fourth, and Maddie Caven gets a hold of this one, and yep, that's going to the fence as well. 3-run score on the play. Escanaba is your district champion, 9-4 with 6 straight wins from the losers bracket. The trophy is tall, but it is not as tall as the Escanaba Water Tower. We're just playing tricks with you. And we congratulate Escanaba on a fine job coming back. 9-10 minor league district baseball. Good start for Pinocchio Range against Marquette. CJ Wynio records the strikeout to end the top of the first. Bottom of the first, Aiden Bush lines one to left, just off the left fielder's glove, and it rolls away. Wynio scores. Nick Miskovich puts the brakes on third, and it's a 1-0 lead. Now 5-0. Pinocchio Range defense pretty good too. Miskovich, the nice catch of the foul ball to end the top of the second. Bottom of number 2, Aiden Bush. Hard grounder past third. Mr. Wynio crosses the plate easily to make it 6-0. The West End boys scored several more runs on wild pitches and went on to post a 10-0 win over Marquette to stay in the winners bracket. Second winners bracket game, Ishpeming against the Keweenaw. And Jaden Poole will be up for Ishpeming. Third pitch of the game, he was the second batter, and he just ties one in the right field. He ended up staying at third base because his coach said, you're not running any further. Isaac Rusbaka brought Poole home with a single, and then Rusbaka scored on a wild pitch to make it 2-0 Ishpeming. Bottom of the third, 4-1 Ishpeming. Keweenaw's Kiersey Johnson bounces to the pitcher. Rusbaka makes the play. The throw back to third, though, offline. Owen Locust would score while I'm ducking for cover. Ishpeming is within 4-2. But Rusbaka back at it again. His second RBI single of the game. Ethan Marta scored. 6-2 Ishpeming. Ishpeming's defense was pretty impressive here. Check out the play by the third baseman, Carter Lacoste, on the Eric Locust bouncer for the strong throw to first, Andy out. Ishpeming will meet Penoke Range in the winner's bracket on Tuesday. Ishpeming gets the victory by the count of 9-2. Earlier in the day in the losers bracket, Portage Lake excused Baraga County 17-3, and Negaunee Blues said goodbye to Negaunee Maize 15-2. Legion Baseball, Gladstone sweeps the Eastern UP Travelers 6-1 and 5-1. And wrapping up the 4-team tournament at Marquette, Copper Country edged Bark River 8-7, and Marquette did the same to Niagara by the count of 8-7. They're moving right along at the Upper Peninsula Ladies Golf Association tournament at Oakcrest in Norway. These are your quarterfinal matchups on Monday. As you can tell, 2 double-digit seeds, which means 2 upsets on Sunday's Sweet 16, as Annie Greenwood had a upset win and Becky Giacone did the same. Numbers 1 and 2 are still doing just fine in Zoe Woodworth and Peyton Doobie.